My dear African brothers, my dear African brothers. I don't usually come up here and talk about this. I'm a reactor. I stream and I do all those kind of stuff. I don't usually do this, but I think it's about time we start addressing what is going on. And what I'm here to talk about is the South African evilness that is happening right now. You guys can look on the videos that are on the screen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put all of them, but the ones that are on the screen, you guys please take a look at them. So, our own brothers are chasing us out of their country. All right. Do you know what is the worst thing? What actually got me to make this video is when I watched a video of kids not being allowed to attend the school activities because they are foreigners. Not being allowed to be in their classrooms because they are foreigners. Do you see that making sense? You know what? I've seen something. You see, the white people don't need to do anything. They've already done the damage a long time ago. They are making us fight ourselves. And South Africa, this has been going on for a very long time. And most of us have been quiet. I've been quiet about this, but it's about time that I make my voice heard, not just to the world, but to Africa. My African brothers that are being chased away by South Africans, my African brothers that are going through these things in South Africa, I am with you. All right, because let us talk about this. South Africans, I don't know if you people know your history that well, or is it that you people have just decided to ignore your history? Because I think that is what's going on. You people have decided to ignore your own history. Go search about your own history. South Africa, during the apartheid time, I think it's the apartheid or whatever shit that you guys had going on right there, when the whites divided, you say, you know what? Us white people are the real human beings. You people are just dog ass shit. So you guys stay this side. You didn't have no good education. Look. You guys had no access to education, no good hospital facilities. You guys were slaves in your own land. You guys were working for the whites in your own freaking land. Before you guys come and attack me, say, oh, shut up, kid. You guys were also slaves of the Portuguese in Mozambique. Let me tell you something. In 1975, my own ancestors, my own family members back there, they fought for the liberation of this country. 1975, that's where we gained our freedom. We fought, we manned up, we didn't need anybody's help. We did this by ourselves. We went in there and we chased those ass white Portuguese out of our country. I know maybe we got some help. I don't know my history that well, but I know about this fighting and the freedom one. You guys seem like you don't know. For you guys to be free, Mozambicans, South Africans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, these people and so many other African countries, we can say our own African brothers, helped South Africa gain its freedom. They helped Nelson Mandela gain his freedom. All right? These people here helped in the building of South Africa. All right? You know, your fellow African brothers, you guys are chasing away from your country. These people are the real reason there is a place called South Africa in the first place. So now what you guys doing? You walk around with a stupid ass activist saying, get out of our country, all right? We don't want you here. Go back to your country. Go back to your country. Fix your country and leave our country to ourselves. Hell nah, bitch. What you saying? Okay, so why is it that you don't go like to Asia, right? To Europe, to America? Why don't you come to Mozambique and take your fellow South African brothers that are looking for earn means, They're looking for ways to survive in here and take them back to South Africa. The moment you do that, we are going to come to South Africa, get our brothers, and bring them back home. You guys, South Africans, come here, come here. Get your brothers, all right? Get your South Africans and get them out of this country. Go to Nigeria, go to Botswana, go to Zimbabwe, go to America too. Go to United States. Go to China. Go to the UK. Get your South African brothers and take them back home, and let's see what the hell you're going to feed them. Huh? Let me tell you something. Illegal migration, that is what we don't like. But legal migration, there is no problem. A man that is legally in your country has a resident card or a citizenship in your country, he is a legal immigrant. All right, he's legally allowed to live in South Africa because your own government allowed him, gave him a work permit, allowed whatever thing he's doing. So you see all those businesses that those foreigners are opening. All their documentations were signed by your own South African government. So which means they're legally there. Let me give you a simple reason, a simple, I can say explanation or something like that to you guys. You know, when you're in your own country, you tend to relax a lot. You tend to, you expect to receive everything on a silver platter. That is what happens when you're in your own country. But for someone that leaves his own country because he sees the struggles that are in their country and they migrate to another country, it can be, it doesn't matter if it's it doesn't matter if it's South Africa, if it's Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Mozambique. When they get to those countries, they have one thing in mind. I came here to find food for my family. I came here to make sure that my family back home has something to eat. So they are determined, they are focused. They know what they want, they know what they're fighting for. All right. So they work 2 or 10 times harder than you natives in your own country. And South Africans, let me tell you something. The people, you see those white people, you are sitting down and telling them that I don't want to see no foreigner working for you for your companies. Let me tell you something real quick, my brother. They are the ones who hire us. They hire us because they see that you people are lazy and cannot work. You people are lazy people because if you were not lazy, you would go out in the streets. Instead of beating your own African brothers, you would have been looking for a way to start up a business. If you see that you can't start up a business, come up here, do what I'm doing, start content, do YouTube. My African brothers, I am with you. I support you. Your homie had to go get a haircut, so I'm going to be going to get that soon. My brothers, I hope that this video finds everyone around the world and everyone that is in Africa, because we have to stop this, all right? Look, if it was up to me, I would start doing, they say, never return evil with evil, right? But I think that's exactly what we are supposed to start doing. We should start doing what those South Africans are doing to our brothers that are there. We should start chasing away every South Africans. So ladies and gentlemen, let us start a trend. No to South Africans. No to South Africans. South Africans, my brothers, I will still call you my brothers because you people are my brothers. You're my African brothers. Come get your Africans, your South Africans out of my country, Mozambique, and get the hell out of here. All right? Get them and take them to South Africa. And then we're going to come and we're going to take our brothers. Instead of you guys fighting your own brothers, why don't you look at the people, the white people that earn 70% of your country? Let's start from there. All right? Let's start from there.